about the evolution of the living and the residential assets, I think that there has been a substantial evolution. I think that there is a clear requirement for further flexibility, and this is something needed to meet the evolution of needs of the potential residents, and also the evolution of the households, for example, the household size. So that's the reason why we are having an increasing number of formats. So we have co-living, we have flex living, we have short-term stay, we have long-term stay. But I would like also to remark that I think that we are still in a learning phase, okay? Which means basically that we as operators and as investors, we are still learning and knowing more and more about these formats and about which is the level of acceptance and preferences of the residents in which they are having or they are testing or they are using these formats. About the situation and the problem of housing in Europe, I think that this situation is clearly starting to be dramatic in certain countries. I think that there are three main pillars as a solution. One is the regulation of the sector. I think that in some cases we have suffered over-regulation in the last 4, 5, 6 years. I think that we really need to foster the development of the new offer, and I think that we need to have legal stability. Legal stability is important not only for the operators and investors already in the sector, but also for the newcomers. I think that because of the dramatic situation, I think that this is why this is becoming more and more important in the political agenda in some countries, for example in the presidential elections in the United States. I think that it's also good to see that for example in the UK we are starting to see that the new government is going to, it seems that they're going to have a pragmatic program for the development of the offer, and not, I think that it's going to be less focused in the over-regulation of the sector. In general, I think that the concern is about the regulation and the changing regulation. Just to remark that I think that to tackle the problem properly, I think that first we should focus in developing affordable leasing in Spain. We are very happy to be here. I think that the level of speakers is super high, but also I would like to remark at least three different things. I think that it's a great place, to understand the current situation of the real estate sector, and especially in particular the residential sector, but also to understand the expected outlook in the coming, let's say, 1 to 2 years. The second one, I think that it's an incredible gathering of people, so I think that you could do, networking in a very super efficient way, so I think that this is very helpful. And the third point, I think that it's about momentum. I think that we are in a very interesting momentum. We are seeing in the market that in the macroeconomics that interest rates are starting to decrease. So I think that this is going to be now. I think that we are at the beginning of a turning point, for the real estate sector, and in particular for the residential sector. I think that the next year and a half is going to be very, very interesting, to see new operations in terms of developing of new offer. But I think that also we are going to be see more and more transactions. So I think that there is a lot to come, hopefully, on the debt and also on the equity side.